Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this presentation on SolidWorks Inspection, a quality control solution. SolidWorks Inspection is a tool that can help you streamline the creation of your inspection documents. Before jumping right into some details, let's see these numbers. Before starting again, I would like to thank all of you for joining this webinar, and hope you all, everyone can hear me clearly. Okay. If you have any queries, if you have any doubts while we go through this presentation, you can type in your questions in the question window that we have there. You might see some question window. You can just type your questions. Okay. So let's get started. As I said, before jumping into this presentation, let me show you some number. 85% of our customers lose time and money in creating inspection documents. Thanks to SolidWorks Inspection, that has helped 100 of our customers reducing errors and inconsistencies. Okay, again save lot of time and cost and improved quality inspection reports. Okay, one of our customer is happy, and he says it takes me about 2 hours to balloon a drawing. Okay, so he is not happy actually about this, and other 2 hours to create an Excel spreadsheet with his current scenario. Okay, he's not using any inspection application. Let's go ahead. Quality inspectors have to work a lot on different documents like drawings, PDF, or scan documents to create their first article inspection reports. Okay, so that's why SolidWorks has developed two different platforms. One is an add-in version of SolidWorks Inspection, and another is a standalone application. So if the quality inspector is having SolidWorks installed on his system, he can use the add-in version directly inside SolidWorks. And if he does not have SolidWorks, and if he's getting the drawings in the format of PDFs and TIFF that are scanned documents, so he can use the standalone application of SolidWorks Inspection as well. Let's get started. So I'll be considering this presentation for SolidWorks Inspection. We'll be starting with SolidWorks drawings. So that is the add-in version of SolidWorks Inspection. We'll see how it works. Okay, and then later on we'll see how the SolidWorks Inspection standalone application works. So let's directly jump into SolidWorks. So I'll just go to my SolidWorks window. As you can see, I don't have any drawings open. Let me quickly open a drawing for you. So as you can see, I can just go to the drawing, SolidWorks drawing. I can open a drawing. So this is a normal SolidWorks drawing, and as I said, it's an add-in version. So you need to go to add-ins. You'll see SolidWorks Inspection added in inside my SolidWorks. So it's an add-in product. So to access SolidWorks Inspection, we have a tab here. You can just go and access all the tools inside the standalone application of SolidWorks Inspection. Or on the left-hand side, you have a tab in your left pane. Okay, everybody can hear me. I'm hearing some complaints. If you have complaint that you can't hear me, then maybe you can just raise your hands so that I'll come to know that everybody can hear me properly. Everybody can hear me properly. If you are not able to hear me properly, you can just raise your hands. Hello, everybody can hear me? Hello, everybody can hear me properly? Can you just raise your hand if you are able to hear me? there's an option to raise your hands. If you're able to hear me, okay. Can everybody hear me now? If you can hear me, just raise your hands. Raise your hands if you can hear me properly, so that I'll come to know that everybody can hear me.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, start. Okay, hope everybody can hear me now. If you can hear me, just raise your hands. There's an option where you can raise your hands, so everybody can hear me. Okay, great. So I can see everybody is raising the hands. Sorry for a small technical glitch. So let's get started again. Welcome to this presentation on SolidWorks Inspection, a quality control solution that can help you streamline the creation of your inspection documents. Before jumping into any numbers, before jumping into any details, let's say I'll just show you some numbers. So, yes, okay. 85% of our customers lose time and money in creating those technical or those inspection documents. Thanks to SolidWorks Inspection, that has helped hundreds of our customers reducing errors, inconsistencies, saved a lot of time and cost, and again improved quality of inspection reports. Tony, one of the quality assurance inspector, is not happy about the process that he's using. He says it takes me about 2 hours to balloon a drawing and another 2 hours to create an Excel spreadsheet. That is a lot of time. Again, let's take a look at our SolidWorks Inspection now. Quality inspectors have to work on a lot of different documents, drawings, PDF, scan documents. Okay, so that's why SolidWorks has developed 2 different platforms. One is the add-in version and another is a standalone application. So whoever is having SolidWorks installed on their system, they can use this add-on version inside SolidWorks directly. And for those quality inspectors who don't have SolidWorks and who want to use a standalone version, can use a standalone version which does not require SolidWorks. So if the quality inspector is getting the drawings in the format of PDFs or scan document, he can open those directly inside the standalone version. Let's get started. So for this presentation, I'll be using this demo, this particular presentation. So I'll be starting with SolidWorks drawings and we'll be seeing the add-in application of SolidWorks Inspection. So let me quickly jump to SolidWorks. So you can see I have already opened SolidWorks. There's a drawing which I have already opened. You can see there are a lot of dimensions, there are a lot of GD&T symbols, there are notes on my SolidWorks drawing. Okay, and I need to create a first article inspection report for this production drawing of this part. So as you can see, my SolidWorks Inspection is an add-in version, so I can just go and see the add-ins. It's added inside my add-in, so you can see it comes as add-in. So you need to add in inside SolidWorks, and you'll get a tab for SolidWorks Inspection where you can access all the tools inside SolidWorks Inspection. Okay, in my left pane you can see the SolidWorks Inspection tab as well. You can start a new project from there. So you can see if you want to start a new project inside SolidWorks Inspection, you can just say create inspection project. So I'll start creating inspection project. You can see there are a lot of templates. They make your job easier. So we can pre-select some properties, and we can create templates, and we can use the specific template whatever is required. I'll select a default template here and I'll just say OK, and then it jumps to the general settings. Here you can see you can capture some properties as it's add-in version, so you can directly link these properties to your file properties that I have. So I'll just go to part number. You can see there's a part number file property, so I'll double click on that and it will be captured. I'll go to name. I can capture name or revision. Okay, you can see vendor list also I have. I can just select it from the drop down, which is already customized. Job number you can specify. You can see there is an option of specifying the AQL, that is acceptable quality limit. Okay, that also you can specify from here. Acceptable quality limit is now renamed by some of the organizations like ANSI and ASQ to acceptance quality limit. It is nothing but a quality level, and it's a test of inspection standard that prescribes the range of the number of defective component acceptable when random sampling is done while inspecting them. So that is the AQL. I'll just go further, and you can see these are some extraction settings. So what you want to extract from this, so you can just select all of them and just say next to them. Okay, here we need to specify the tolerances. You can specify tolerances with respect to precision or by range. So if it is precision, then you can specify like how many decimal, how many numbers you want after decimal places. If it's a range, you can specify the upper limit and the lower limit for your tolerances. So once you specify all of them, you just say OK to that, and you can see it will start specifying numbers to each of these values, like for dimensions, for GTNTs, for your nodes. For each it has a unique number. Okay, maybe I can just clean it a bit. So you can see it has given me the characteristic tree of all these characters in my drawings. You can just scroll it down to see all these values. Just by clicking, I'll just click on this and it will directly jump to that particular dimension here, and it will give me the specification, the properties of that. So you can select whether or not you want to balloon that dimension. If you want it, you can just go back and balloon it again. You can specify whether or not it's a key dimension. Okay, so I can just specify and it can make it as a key dimension. There you can see that key dimension balloon has changed. You can again go and specify the method to measure this dimension. So I have some equipments, so I'll specify digital caliper which I use to measure that. Okay, once it's done, you can see the tolerance, upper and lower limit, everything is captured in there. Okay, and it has done it for all the dimensions. If you go there, it's done. It has done it for all the dimensions, GTNT symbols and nodes, whatever characters we have there. You can just go to the balloons option. Okay, you can see you can just go and change some properties of the balloons. You can just change the shape. If you want it to be triangular, hexagonal or box, you can just go and change it from there. Okay, you can specify how you want to fit the numbers. It should be 2 characters or it should be a tight fit. Okay, and you can specify like where you want to keep all these balloons. So you can see it's specifying it has kept all these balloons in a specific layer. So you can just access that layer. If I just go and say change, I'll just search for that layer. You can see it's there, and I'll go to that layer. You can see the balloons will be added in your layers, and it will tell that it's created by inspection, SolidWorks inspection. If you're not happy with the color, you can just go and change the color to something else. I'll go and make it as yellow. You can see it's changed the color there, or make it something else, and it will change it to that color. Say okay, all your balloons are added in that. So it's very easy to balloon. Now you can see where it takes hours to balloon all the complete drawing. Okay, where you have hundreds of dimensions. Here it has done it so quickly. You can see it has done it within a minute, not even a minute. So once you are clear with whatever we have here is correct, you can quickly go and you can generate inspection project. So if you generate an inspection project, this project can be used in your standalone application. So if you are designer, you are doing the inspection of the sheet, and if you want to send it to your inspection inspector, so you can generate it as an inspection project, and you can send it to your inspection manager or someone. So you can just take a look at that particular inspection project inside the standalone application of SolidWorks inspection. If you want to generate a report, it can be generated as a PDF or Excel. I'll just choose Excel in this case. You can see again we have different templates for Excel. You can add your own template. So for this I'll use one template that I have there. I'll just say active, okay, and just say okay. It will create a complete report form. You can see the time that it takes to create that report, it's so fast. You can see my first article inspection report for that particular drawing is ready with all this characteristic designators required, all the dimensions, all the GD&T symbols, all my notes are captured. Again, my upper and lower limits, it is showing me. Again, you can see there's result tab. Okay, this is also very interesting. So let's say if your upper and lower limit is not in range, it will color code it automatically. So let's say if I type it in a 48, so it's in a acceptable limit, so it is showing it in green. So if I type this as 77, again it's in green. But if I go anywhere beyond this lower and upper limit, let's say I type 1.56 for that, which is not in this range, so it will show me that this is not in range. Okay, so in results you can see the color coding is done automatically. Again, you can type fail or pass as well. So if I type it's this particular value is failing, so it will show it in red color. If I say pass, it will show it in green color, and you can save this report and in Excel format. So is it easy to create all this inspection report? So I'm sure if there are any quality inspector who are watching this presentation, they might love this tool. Okay, so that was it from the add-in side. I'll just close this. I don't want to save this. I just wanted to show you. Okay, so let's go and jump to our presentation. Okay, so let's see some of the benefits here. What benefits we have got. So it's a seamless integration and simple workflow. It automates drawings and report creation process. Again, eliminate errors which are caused due to manual method. It will definitely reduce your time to market. Again, you can export the project to a standalone application. Okay, let's go ahead. Next is the standalone application that we are going to see now. Let's say if you don't have SolidWorks, like how you are going to use this SolidWorks inspection tool. So we have a tool which can be used as a standalone application, where you can open PDF, scan documents directly, or the inspection project that you have created from add-in application. So let's go and see how this tool works. So it's really an interesting tool. So for that, I just jump back to my desktop maybe. Okay, I wanted to show you like how it works. So you can see I have SolidWorks inspection added here. I can just go and open it. So it's a standalone application. It opens separately. Let me open it for you. Okay, it's a bit slow. I think you can't see this window. We'll wait for a while till that time it comes. So okay, so we have it here. Okay, so this is the standalone application that we have. Okay, hope everybody can see. If you can't see, you can type in the question tab, so I'll come to know that you are able to see it properly. So this is my standalone application. So I'll start creating a new project. It'll ask for template. So it's again, I have created a template for my ease. So I'll choose that default template there. It's asking me to open a PDF or a TIFF file. So I'll just go and open PDF. You can see I can just go and open a PDF document there. It's a PDF document, so I'll just go and open it. So I have a PDF document open. So you can see it's just a PDF drawing. I'll just fit this to window. It's the same drawing that I'm using. Okay. So you can see these are the project properties, and now as it's a standalone application, I'll not have link to my file properties. So how do I do this? So let's go, and I want to zoom into some area. So I'll just quickly go and zoom in. Let's zoom into the title block where I want to capture some of the properties. So you can see as I don't have the option to link my partner all these properties to my file properties, I have something very unique. We call it as OCR, that is Optical Character Recognition Engine, which allows you to capture whatever annotations or whatever dimensions you have on your screen. So let's say I want to capture the name of this particular drawing. So I'll just go and say select that, and you can see it will capture that name. So I want a number. I'll just go and say I want this number from this PDF. So I can just quickly go and capture it. The revision. So you can just so it's revision C. So I'll just quickly go. Just be careful while capturing. I can just capture that. So I have the revision there. Once you capture all of these, you can just say OK, and that will be captured in your project properties. Next thing that I want to capture are my dimensions. So let's see how we can do that. So for that, you need to go to the characteristics capture window. So I'll just go on this. Let's zoom into the drawing. As we know, it's a PDF drawing. Again, I would like to mention. Okay, we'll again make use of our OCR tool. So you can just go to drawing. I want to capture some dimensions from here. So let's go and capture this dimension first. You can see as soon as I capture it, it gives me the type of the dimension. As it's a linear dimension, it understands that it's a linear dimension. It understands the units. The quantity, again, it will show me the tolerances, the upper and lower limit, which it has captured properly. Okay, and it has given a unique number to that as I captured it. Okay, you can just go to the inspection tool. Again, we have the option to specify like what methods will be using to measure this dimension. Operation, if you have any, you can just specify whether it's cutting, deburring, drilling. Okay, you can just specify those options. And you can see while I'm doing this, all this information will be tabulated at the bottom here. So the bill of characteristics is created at the bottom. You can see it will capturing all this information that I have here. So let's quickly go and capture all the other dimensions. So you need to just quickly go on selecting them using this OCR tool that we have, and we'll go on adding the dimension to my table. So that is very easy. The quality inspector know the pain of this. Okay, if they are doing it manually, it takes a lot of time, but here just they need to go and capture all these values one by one. Okay, again, you can see if I select some dimensions which does not have the tolerances specified, by default it takes +1 -1 tolerance for that value. And you can see it's an angular dimension, so it has detected the angle dimension as well automatically. Once we are done with this, let's go and capture some more dimensions. So I have these dimensions which I need to capture. So I'll just quickly go on capturing all of them one by one. By chance, let's say if your tolerances are not getting captured properly, you can just go and again recapture them from here as well. So I need to specify that this is my basic dimension. Again, these are my upper and lower limits, so I can just go and select them and I'll specify. So it will make it correct. It will make the corrections if they go wrong by chance. Okay, I'll just go and capture a few more dimensions there. Okay, let's go down. Okay, once they are done, you can just go back. GT and T are also very important, so we can just go and capture the geometric tolerances. You can just select them and you can just specify. You can just select the geometric tolerance and you can capture it. Again, you can specify the subtype, what it is. So it's parallelism. You can just specify it. Again, you can just, okay, I don't want to save it. I'll select this value and I'll tell it's, yeah. So it's my lower limit. Again, if you want to specify the datum, you can specify. I'll just go on capturing some more geometric tolerances here, and it will be again coming in the tabulated form. It will be capturing all of them. Okay, let's go down. You can see yeah, some of the dimensions are remaining, so I'll capture them quickly. Let's complete this work. You can see if it's a radius, it will specify that it's sorry. you need to go and tell it that it's dimension. I have not done that, so let's go and make it dimension. So I'll just select that. So it's a dimension here, it's a dimension there. So you can see it will specify that it's a radius. As soon as it understands that it's R30, so it has captured it as a radius. Okay, let's capture some of the dimensions from here. So it understands it's a diameter and this one. Okay, all the dimensions are done. There are some nodes which needs to be captured. So using this OCR tool, we can capture the nodes as well. So to extract nodes, I can just go and say I want nodes now. So I'll just go and select the nodes. Just select the nodes from here. So as soon as you select, you can see this node is getting captured in my table format. So I'll just capture this complete node one by one. I'll make this one and the last one as well. So you can see it has given the different balloon numbers to this, but this node is single, like I want it in a single balloon. So what you can do, you can group them together as well. So you just select whatever you want to group, right click, and by just selecting grouping, so you can group them, and you can see now it is having a single balloon with a detailed numbering, right? It's a good thing. So I have captured all this info required, and let's fix. Okay, and you can see the table has been created, the complete, it's in tabulated form. Okay, I have the complete table created, whatever I have captured here. Again, if you go back, I'll just go to home. Here we'll see, like you can see, if you think that something is missing, you can just hide and show whatever is captured. You can see it will show me, so, and it will show like anything is missing. So you can see a couple of dimensions you have missed from there. So this hide capture is again a good thing. You'll come to know like what you have missed to capture. Okay, so this was a great, I think let's jump back to our presentation. So let's see what we have seen. Powerful OCR engine, speed up drawing and report creation. Again, I'll show at the end. Support scan documents and PDFs. It can be created from any CAD system. Improve product quality, reduce error, and again reduce time to market. Let's go and see some of the productivity tools that we have. I'll show you hide and show capture that I've recently shown. Okay, if you have some BOM that you want to relate with this particular inspection document, that also can be done. So if you have created some BOM in Excel, so that can also be linked with this. Again, you can compare and replace drawing in case there are some revisions has happened and there are some changes. So you can just replace the drawing. You can see what changes have happened, and that also I'll show. And we'll see some advanced filtering option. Let's go back to our standalone application. Okay, we have seen the hide and capture. So let me show you how we can link a bill of material. So you can see there's an option called as BOM there at the bottom. You can go there and you can import any BOM. Let's say I have a BOM, and I can link the complete bill of materials. You can see with this document, and I have the complete BOMs there. Bill of characteristics, BOM, everything has come. Okay, so this is a good tool to link it with your inspection reports. Okay, once this is done, next is, you can see whatever I have captured. Let me go and show you the upper and lower limit of that. So you can see I have the upper and lower limit. As we have seen in the add-in application, here also you can specify with color codings that whatever upper lower limit is within acceptable limit or not. So I can just go and typing the inputs. So let's say it's 150.5 is correct, so I'll just specify that. This is 70, I'll just make it 71. So you can see whatever goes wrong, it will show it in red color. You can see while I'm doing this, it's again giving the same colors to the dimensions as well. So whatever are acceptable are captured in yellow, so whatever is not acceptable is shown in red. Again, you can make it pass or fail the way we used to do. You can see, you can just type pass or you can just type fail. So it will make it in that color. So this particular upper and lower limit, I don't want it, it's failing. So you need to go and change it. Okay, so this is a good tool again to do this. But now all this is okay where the components are simple. What if you have a component which is very complex? Okay, in that case, normally we use a CMM machine to do it. Okay, all these things, again, whatever I've showed can be measured using the digital caliper. Okay, so your digital caliper can be connected to a USB. Nowadays there are calipers which can be connected to a USB, and you can connect it to your computer, and while you are measuring it, you can see all this will be captured here. So whatever value we have here, it will tell you whether it's correct or incorrect. Okay, so that is how it can be done. But what if your components are very complex, and if you have measured all this data using a CMM machine, so you don't need to worry about it. Now you can just link your CMM files along with this, so you can see all these are your CMM machine output. So I can just quickly open it directly inside this project. Okay, I'll just clear it, say yes. Okay, so you can see all these values can be brought up from your CMM. I'll just go and pin it up, let's say, and I'll just auto assign. So we'll assign only for the plus and minus tolerances, say yes. Yes, so it will overwrite the results. So you can see whatever results I have done, it has overwritten it, and it has put whatever results CMM machine has given. So there are some dimensions which are captured using CMM machine, so they are brought up. So let's say you have done it with CMM, so that data can also be linked with this, and you can have those values there. So this is again a good way of doing it. Again, you can see all these dimensions which are shown in this color will also be shown on your drawings. So all these dimensions are captured using the CMM machine, and it is overwritten it here in R2. So it's one way of doing it. Okay, so that is a good tool. Once this is done, okay, most of the things are done here. So how we'll come to know that where all these changes have happened? You can see I don't have any option here, but there's a tool called as grid. Okay, I'll just go to drawings, and we can create a grid. It's nothing but the character zone. So as soon as you say grid, it will create a grid there. Okay, and this will create a character zone. I'll just go and say okay, I want to create it. So you can see a character zone will be created, and we'll come to know all these changes has happened in which zone. Okay, so it's actually a zone creation tool that you can do. I can just zoom in, you can see all these zones to be, so we will come to know all the version revisions which have happened in that particular zones. So grids, creating of grids is also possible. If you don't want, you can just go back and you can hide that grid. Okay, so it can be hidden and it will go away. So that is a good way of doing it. Another thing is, what if there are revisions? Okay, let's say there is a revision which has happened. Now this drawing was older one, and there's a new drawing which has come up. So I'll just go and replace that drawing with this one. So I'll just quickly click on replace. I'll use the new revision drawing, which is D1. I'll say open. So it will ask me whether you want to compare what are the changes which has happened. So I say yes, I want to compare, and it will run the comparison between these two drawings. So there's the original drawing and there's a replaced drawing. So you can see there are some color changes. I just zoom into the area where I know there are changes which have happened. Let me zoom in. You can see these dimensions. Okay, it is showing in red and green. Okay, so green are the dimensions which are changed. So you can see this is green, it means it's changed. Red is the older one, so it is shown in a color coded manner. So I'll come to know that there are some dimensions which are changed. Okay, now I'll just go and say replace. Okay, I know which dimensions are changed, so these are the dimensions which are changed. So I can just go and capture those dimensions which were not captured before. So I can just go and capture those dimensions as well, and they'll be captured and tabulated in my table. Okay, so this is how we can replace a drawing, and we can capture the revised dimensions as well. So once everything is done, last thing that I need to do is to create a detailed Excel or PDF report out of it. Okay, so I can just go to Excel, or you can go to PDF, and you can just Excel. So it will again ask what template you want to use for that. So to use a template, I'll just add a template that I have here. Let me use this template. I'll say open. Okay, and I'll say export. So it will create a detailed Excel report for whatever values I have captured. You can see the detailed report is. You can see the these are all the CMM machines results that we have. Okay, so and it has given again me, it has given me a detailed report of like whatever characters I have captured, and it is showing me the reference location, the designators, the requirement, upper lower limit. Okay, what tool, you can see I chose digital caliper for one of the dimensions, so it is showing me what tools I want to use for that particular dimension to measure. So this is how it will give you the complete report. There are different forms here. Okay, this is one of the template that I'm using, so you can have your own template for your final first article inspection reports. So let's go back. I have some queries which are coming up. I'll just finish my presentation and look into it after this. Okay, so we have seen inspection process integrated with common measurement tools. Again, import CMM results we have seen, and detailed reports how they are created, that we have seen in this last topic. Okay, so this was it from my side. It's very the presentation was not, I mean, I don't want to keep it too lengthy. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. So this was it from my side. This is how the SolidWorks inspection tool works. This is how the add-in and standalone tool works, and it is really helpful for the quality inspectors and people who do quality inspection. Okay, if you are doing it manually now, you really need this tool. Okay, so if you have any queries, again you can just type into your into the question before I just summarize it quickly. So let's see the key features and benefit. Create inspection document faster, time saving up to 90% time can be saved, and everything is automatic. It's very easy to use. It meets all your inspection document needs, no matter what CAD software you're using. Standalone application is available, fully integrated with SolidWorks add-ins. Again, it supports the the standalone application supports PDF stiffs. Okay, so that is a good thing. Even if you have a scanned document, that also can be opened inside the standalone application. So that was it from my side. Again, you can just go and if you want some more details, I'll just be sharing some of my contact details. You can mail me the queries as well. Okay, these are some of the again key features and benefit that we have been talking about in the complete demo. Okay, so at the end we have one of the customer who says even a 6 or 7 sheet drawing with a couple hundred dimensions at most would take 5 minutes without the software. It would have taken technician a day if you didn't have SolidWorks inspection, he mean to say. Okay, so you can see 1 day and 5 minutes, it's a considerable difference between the time if you are using SolidWorks inspection and if you're not using SolidWorks inspection. So maybe you can look for it. Anybody who is interested for a detailed presentation, or again any presentation at their facility, do let us know. Even if you have any queries, you can mail me on my below mentioned email ID or call me on my below mentioned phone number. I'll love to answer your queries. Okay, I'll take a 1 minute break. I'll just go through the questions that you have asked and I'll try to answer them. Okay, thanks again. I would like to thank all the attendees for attending this webinar. Okay, I really appreciate your presence. Thank you. I have a query from one of the customers saying, if you don't have a CMM machine and still we want to use this tool, what will be the other option available? If you don't have a CMM machine, then I've shown that if you have a digital caliper, it's a USB based caliper, so if you connect it with your computer, you can measure using that, or if you know the values, you can manually enter them. So all the three options are open. You can enter them manually if you know the values. If you have a digital caliper, a USB caliper, you can just link it to your computer and those values can be obtained. If you have a CMM, then obviously you can use the CMM machine. can we take it to Excel so that a quality inspector can check, which will save this time drastically? Yes, you can take it to Excel sheet. That is the main goal, as I've shown at the end, that we can save it as in the form of Excel, or we can save it in the form of PDFs. Okay, so it will make the quality inspector's job very easier. Okay, and you, as you have mentioned, it will again save a lot of his time. There is one more query asking, do we need to save these and reopen the same later, maybe once revised? So according to what I have understood from this, if I have a drawing which is revised, do we need to reopen the same? No. Let's say I have a drawing and I have created a first article inspection. I have captured all the characteristics for that particular drawing, and suddenly something is revised. So you need to have this separate PDF drawing for that, so that you can compare both of them, and then whatever has changed, it will show you whatever you have changed, and you can just go and capture those values as well. Okay, so you need to open the revised documents. So there should be two documents opened in the standalone application, so it will understand like what are the changes which you have done. Somebody has asked whether it's available with SolidWorks Premium. No, it's not available with SolidWorks Premium. It's a separate add-on application. You need to buy it separately. Yeah. One more query. Can we select multiple dimensions at one time in a standalone application instead of selecting one by one? No, it is not possible to select multiple dimension at the same time. Okay, but you can see how easy it is using the OCR tool. Okay, as a PDF is a separate document, and as we don't have any control on the dimensions, it's just a kind of image to us. So we need to capture all the dimensions one by one. But it is very easy using the OCR tool. If you are doing it on your drawings, like without any application as SolidWorks inspection, it will take more time than what OCR takes. Okay, so there also it will take a lot of time. But here we have a direct tool, and while doing that, your table is also getting ready. So it's doing two things at once. So it's capturing dimension and it is tabulating it in the table as well. So it is at background is creating the first article inspection report automatically. Okay, so that is a good thing. There is a question, is this only specifically used to SolidWorks drawing, as annotations can be used in part document as well? Yes, specifically you need to have a drawing for this. Okay, you can't do it on the part document. So you need to have a SolidWorks drawing if you are using the add-in application. There is a question called as how to connect a vernier to a USB. Uh, Let me show you if I have a tool. Okay, let me open. I don't have that document right now. Okay, otherwise I would have shown you, like it shows like It's a simple USB. You need to have a USB digital caliper for that. Okay, there are digital calipers which are available where you can connect it to your computer. A USB can be this USB connector. You will get those kind of calipers in the market now, and then maybe you can use it with this one. Okay, let's see next. There's someone asking, you said we can connect vernier caliper to USB. After connecting it, we should measure the component and it shows the reading in Excel. Yes. See, first of all, once you create the first article inspection report, it will capture all the dimensions. It will put it in a tablet format. It will show the upper and lower limit. And while you go on measuring it with the USB caliper, it will add the results to it. So if it is correct, it will say it's correct, and it will give it a color coding. It's green or yellow. If it's not correct, it will show it in the red color. So if while measuring it will do it automatically. Someone is asking for the license price. For that, maybe you can just send in the inquiry to me. Maybe I'll just direct you to the right people. I am from technical side. Maybe you need to talk to sales people. So whoever is looking for or maybe interested, you can just mail me the inquiry. I'll just forward it to our sales team. Most of the queries I have handled. For any more queries, if you have, please mail it to me, or you can just call me on my number, the below mentioned number that you are looking at the screen now. Okay, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending, and please be in touch with Beacon's webinars. I mean, there are a lot of webinars that we'll be doing in future as well. So just look for it, and you can register for whatever relevant webinars that you see, and the invitations that you get. So do attend future webinars as well. Thank you so much for your time and patience. Thank you so much.